this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Buffaloes will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. He'll be trying to get things going and really give a presence, a physical presence to this running game. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
He's got it. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Colorado's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Joseph Williams. He'll try to get his senior season off on the right foot and become one of the top pass catchers in the land. They'll try the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's look big picture in Colorado. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bellamy. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Lewis. On target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I think that pass play was simply designed to just get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Hall. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Lines us back in the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of. Haters and some of those doubters.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going with the counter play here. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Can't find his man as he... Shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Welch. Got a little grass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Here's Lewis to throw. Pressure coming. Chase to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great timing there in the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early, and against zone coverage, because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the first down.
The Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running the red zone, it's Welsh. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Here's the handoff. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's fourth down. And the Buffaloes will try to pick it up on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to do it on the ground. And some great fourth down defense against the run. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Here's a give to Robinson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the fullback. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Navy will have to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Buffaloes! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now on the move. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Doing it himself again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Buffs!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it out. It's awesome. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Sends it back in motion. Give to the big fullback. He locked up and held on to bring him down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. Gives it on the option. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Might have a chance. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Lewis on the play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Bringing it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and create.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to take it outside. It's Bellamy. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the 1st down. He'll keep it again on the option. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Welch. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready. Blue 30, blue 30.
They'll move the tight end.
Go, go.
Throwing, Lewis. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Blue 22, blue 30, go.
Play fake, Lewis. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Lewis, here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one. Got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Running inside, it's Welch. He now has 72 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Lewis to throw. Under fire. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. This drive will open from the 15.
Here we go, ready. Red 18, go!
To the air, it's Hall. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Got his man on the right, and he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. This will likely be the last play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Wide 53. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Go.
Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Pretty good. That one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. He might want another play. Going for the marker on the ground. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. The run inside. It's Baptiste. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. Maybe some room here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the back. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Navy!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Smith.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The throw. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Smith. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down, using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Looking downfield, it's Paul. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be second and 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Looking downfield on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The give to the big fullback. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Defense in press coverage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baptiste.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the pass rush is effective, and they... Him at the 19. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Looking for a man. It's Bonner. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And it's been a long... This offense, if you can't protect your quarterback...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. He's got it on the left. It's a running touchdown. Buffs made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Good, solid tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Dumps it to the back. Firing to the right, complete. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Gets the back moving. Give to the single back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They'll go to the fullback. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They'll run it on the counter. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Down. Jet. Go.
Give to the running back. Bounced off his feet.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It'll be 3rd and long. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Hey, move. Ready, go.
On the option. He'll toss it. Inside the 30. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it.